Good morning, everybody, and thank you for being with us on this Wednesday morning. I'm Jordan Chavez, and we have issued a traffic impact alert for massive delays along southbound I-25.
And I'm Corey Rose, so we want to get straight over to Erica. We're still dealing with some lane closures there.
We are, Jordan and Corey. We have been following these lane closures since 5 o'clock in the morning. 2 hours now since we started talking traffic with these lane closures this morning. That's why we've issued the traffic impact alert, because we're now in the thick of the morning drive and this is still lingering. So if you're just joining us this morning, we've got an overturned construction vehicle. So what started as overnight road work and lane closures, which was standard for overnight coming into the Wednesday morning drive, then this incident happened. We still don't have a timeline as to when, and that's why we are still down to only one lane open and moving. And it looks like the construction vehicle spilled some sort of sand, is what it kind of looks like to me, out along the interstate. We've got 2 heavy-duty tows working to tow this vehicle, get it upright, because you can see it's got wheels up on the side this morning. There really hasn't been much progress, but we've definitely seen these tow trucks working to get this cleared out of the way. We've got calls into CDOT. We still don't have any updates as to when this happened and a timeline as to when things are going to reopen. This is southbound I-25 and Park Avenue this morning. So right after I-70, if you're making your way into Denver, this is going to be impacting you. I want to show you our CDOT camera behind it. This is the backup. We go from all lanes, all 4 lanes, down to only one open and moving. So naturally, this is causing headaches for your morning drive. Let's take you over to our map and quickly give you some context here. So again, Park Avenue, we've got lane closures down to one lane open and moving, overturned construction vehicle, southbound I-25 right around Park Avenue. So all the way up into the Thornton area, we do have southbound I-25 delays. So if you're going to be making your way in and you're like, hey, I don't want to get stuck in this, if you're coming from the North Glen, Thornton area, Washington Street, Huron Street run parallel to the interstate, and then a little bit further south, Pecos, Federal, Spear even are going to be good options to say, hey, I'm going to fully avoid these delays that we're watching. So about a 7-minute backup into Thornton, all because of that same incident. It's also beginning to affect Highway 36 eastbound coming into Denver. So all the surrounding roadways are all being impacted right now because of southbound I-25 being down to one lane there. And then southbound 225 is at a crawl as well. And this is just because of morning volume. 16-minute backup right now with delays starting at Iliff, headed toward I-25. We'll send things over to Jaden now for a check of your forecast.
Well, thank you so much, Erica. Today we are expecting lots and lots of sunshine, similar to what we saw yesterday. The only difference is we're not expecting those gusty foothill showers and thunderstorms like we did see yesterday. But good morning to you and good morning to New Raymer. You can see lots and lots of sunshine, and that sunrise was at 6:30 early on this morning. Here's your current temperature so far. It was a little chilly as you're heading out the door. You might need that light jacket, but we're in the upper 50s so far. 58 at the airport, 59 right outside in our 9 News backyard. Here's your temperatures across the entire state, noticing the upper 50s, 59 towards Akron, 58 as well at the airport, 30s and 40s in the high country. So very chilly there. And then also the western slope, you're currently seeing the low 60s. Live radar, we're nice and dry right now, and that's going to continue to be the trend as we head into this afternoon. I just really don't have a lot of rain on my forecast. Here's Stormy there. Good morning to you, Stormy. Hopefully you already went outside and used the restroom. It's 8 o'clock down there in Texas. Green Paws all ahead this afternoon, but like I mentioned, we're tracking the upper 80s, and I'll tell you the next rain chances, when they're going to be, and the details about that as well in my full forecast. Jordan?
All right, thank you, Jaden. We are still following some developing news out of Adams County this morning. We know that police are searching for people involved in an attempted armed carjacking.
Yeah, so this happened near 104th Avenue and Riverdale Road. Our Brianna Fernandez is on scene gathering more information for us this morning. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. So we know multiple agencies were involved in this attempted carjacking. We have reached out to several agencies from Lakewood to Adams County as well as Thornton PD, and they're the ones that have actually responded to me. So they said that this car was pursued into Thornton. It's still unclear which agency was pursuing this vehicle, but I want you guys to take a look at your screen just so you can get a better idea of where this all unfolded. Thornton PD, they located the car and they used a pit maneuver to stop the car. Multiple people got out and started running northeast from this area, so 104th and Riverdale. A minor is in custody according to Thornton PD, and officers are still looking for other suspects. Now, since the scene cleared, back out here live, since you can see that there is no active scene out here along 104th and Riverdale, it's really been the case since we first arrived here around 4:30 this morning. When I contacted Thornton PD, they told me that there was a heavy police presence, but you can see that is not the case. So it's still unclear if they've arrested those suspects that ran away from the scene earlier this morning, and if so, we're trying to figure out how old these suspects are, who are they, and of course what charges they're facing. Earlier this morning, they were telling people who live in this area, because there is a lot of businesses and also neighborhoods along 104th and Riverdale, they were saying if you see any suspicious activity to call 911. Again, we're not seeing a police activity. We have reached out to different agencies and we're still waiting to hear back. For now, I'm live here in Adams County. Brianna Fernandez for 9 News.
Brianna, thank you. Right now, CBI is searching for a missing senior. 72-year-old Herbert Jackson was last seen walking on West 48th Avenue in Wheat Ridge on August 30th. Herbert is 5'8", 113 pounds with gray hair and blue eyes. He was last seen wearing a black hoodie, white t-shirt, black pants, and shoes. Herbert has a cognitive impairment which may make him confused. If you see him, call Wheat Ridge Police at 303-237-2220.
Barry Morphy has a better chance of being released before he is tried for his wife's murder. A judge kept his bond at $3 million, but ruled yesterday that Morphy can await trial at home if a bail bond company guarantees the money. He would still need to come up with $300,000. Police arrested Morphy in Arizona earlier this year for the death of his wife, Suzanne. She disappeared from their Chaffee County home back in May of 2020. Her body was found in rural Saguache County 3 years later. Barry Morphy's previous charges were dropped just days before his original trial was set to start. Prosecutors say that new evidence ties him to tranquilizer found in his wife's system. His attorney says that he maintains his innocence. The Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office is continuing to test a new way to respond to emergencies by sending drones to 911 calls. This is called Drones as First Responders. The Sheriff's Office began testing the program last year and will continue for the next 4 weeks. Deputies say that the aerial view helps them assess the situation much faster, capture video of crimes in progress, and determine what resources to send. Officials say that drones can often reach a scene in half the time of a patrol car.
RTD is using virtual reality to train transit police officers. The VR program puts officers in realistic scenarios, helping them safely practice quick decision-making and effective taser deployment. Nearly half the department has gone through the training since June. RTD says it's safer, faster, and more cost-effective than traditional training, letting officers build skills in short sessions while staying on patrol. And officials say this tech helps officers be ready for real-world situations and better serve the community.
Right now, Colorado State Patrol is giving away free wheel locks to help cut down on vehicle theft. Between now and Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., you can go to CSP's headquarters to pick one up. All you need to do is bring your Colorado vehicle registration and sign up online ahead of time. We have a link to that form on 9news.com, and you can also go to a giveaway event on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you miss out on getting one this time, CSP says that they plan to do more giveaways in the future.
Colorado Parks and Wildlife is looking to hire right now. Applications for District Wildlife Manager trainee and Park Ranger trainee will be open until September 30th. After September 30th, applicants will get a link to a written exam, writing prompt, and background check materials. If applicants score well on the written exam, CPW says they will then participate in an online oral panel hosted from October 15th through the 17th. The next phase will be a polygraph exam and physical fitness test between October 29th and November 5th, followed by the final executive management interviews on November 5th through 6th.
Manitou Springs Police Department is looking for some volunteers to help clean up the community. The police department says that its efforts will focus on the Black Canyon open space. Specifically, volunteers are going to be focused on cleaning up trash and debris from abandoned campsites. The cleanup will be on Saturday, September 13th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Crews will meet at the intersection of Black Canyon and Gordon Drive. Those in attendance can park at Fields Park off El Paso Boulevard. Volunteers also should bring gloves, water, sunblock, and comfortable shoes. Trash bags and tools will be provided.